What's up, travellers? SJ Aviation HQ here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you guys today. This box here arrived this morning in my time. So I'm very excited to be doing this video for you guys today. This, of course, will be the first time I've ever seen these two models that are in the box. That is a disclaimer of how many models will be in this box that I'll be opening for you guys today. But before going any further into the video, make sure you have subscribed below and also done the bell icon next to the subscribe button for future content coming to the channel very soon. I've got another unboxing to do coming very soon for the channel, so you don't want to miss out on that, and some more model reviews coming soon to the channel as well. So going into this video now, I've got this box here I purchased, or the models in this box I purchased a few weeks ago now, before the beginning of August. They're containing two classic models that will be going into my classic collection, part of my HM collection. Of course, HM is ACHM. It is a abbreviation for SJ Commercial Heritage Museum. Of course, that is somewhat of a complex that I'm going to be doing for my expanded airport of Ashton International Airport coming soon. It's sort of like going to be a display like you see in Australia, where in Longreach for the 747 and such there, and of course sort of like the Hearts Museum in near Wollongong, I think it is. Also like a bit like the Boeing flight Museum of Flight museum near Seattle, Washington. So something like that, so I can display the different collections of models that are in my collection. So it'll be like a walk around type thing. I'm not sure when I'll start doing that complex, but it is coming very soon. I do have a hefty collection of classic models now, including the likes of the Qantas 747 400 by Gemini Jets. I did do an unboxing of that model. Sorry, not an unboxing, a model review of it. So if you want to go ahead and check out the card in the top right corner right about now, you can go ahead and check that video out. So moving on into this video, these are two models by JC Wings I purchased from First Class Collectibles out in Hong Kong. I will put a link in the top of the description below, leading you to that website, so you can go ahead and check that out. So moving on into this video, I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing the box. Very excited to see what these two models are. I should know what they are, but I will be very excited for you guys to see it yourselves. This is the first time I am looking at these models, so it'll be very cool to see what kind of condition they are in, and whether they are in immaculate condition or the condition to my standards. So just going to just cut this other tape. There we go. I'm expecting it to be well packaged, because the folks out in at the First Class Collectible Complex are very good at packaging their models. Very cool. So let's have a look at what these are. So first of all, you can just see in the box there we have some nice bubble wrap that I will be using in the future for when people want to want to buy any of the models that I have for sale. So just taking out these just momentarily, and let's have a look in here and see what we have to look at. Just going to take the box off. Here on the bubble wrap at the moment, just going to zoom in momentarily. On the top, you can't quite see it, but there is the logo for Air New Zealand. Just going to cut off the sellotape to get the bubble wrap off. As you can see, it is very nicely packaged. I am a fan of First Class Collectibles and how they are respectful to the models, so that they arrive in good condition. Of course, I could just cut the bubble wrap like that. Just don't want to damage any of the boxes. So I can, right, there we go, that's good. I'm just going to remove that and then get this into the shot. Right, so first of all, just going to lower the camera down zoom in a little bit further. So first of all, I've got the Air New Zealand ATR 72-500. This is in the Pacific Wave livery. Very, very nice indeed. This will go into my collection as the smallest model in my collection. Of course, I do have the ATR 72-600 in the All Blacks livery, also by JC Wings. That has featured in numerous amounts of airport updates. I will link a card in the top right corner that has the ATR in it, so go ahead and check that out. As you can see, very, very nice. That's the livery that we'll be looking at very soon. I will do a model review of all of my small models, the narrow bodies, and also the turboprops. I'll probably just do a video of them all at once, to be honest, because they're so small. So let's go ahead and move this one out of the way and have a look at the next one that we'll be looking at. This is the Thai Airways 747-400 in the purple livery. Hotel Sierra-Tango Golf Tango is the registration that we'll be looking at today. I will be doing a model review of this one coming soon for the channel. That's why I'm not taking my time and showing the different details on the box. So very, very cool. I will give some details about the models as I'm talking or showing them. So just going to point the camera down so we can have a look at this one here. So this aircraft here is a very old aircraft for the New Zealand fleet. Of course, it does not operate in the New Zealand fleet anymore. So I will give some details now about the aircraft. So the MSN number of this aircraft is 463. The aircraft is an ATR 72-500, specifically in the 200 variant, the 212 variant. That's what it was built as. It's currently operating as a freighter. That's a nice factoid for you. This aircraft was for its first flight on September the 28th, 1995, so the year after I was born. This aircraft, current as of today, is 26.9 years old. Next month it will turn 27 years old. Very nice to know. This aircraft wore the registration and testing as Foxtrot-Whiskey Lima, Quebec. And this aircraft was built and produced at Toulouse, France, the same factory for where Airbus has their main plant in Toulouse. And this aircraft is currently active, so it's very nice to see that after it operated for New Zealand, that it went to a different carrier. So the registration of the aircraft that we're looking at the moment is Zulu Kilo Mike Charlie Yankee. It was delivered to Mount Cook Airlines. That was the subsidiary under the New Zealand Link branding. It was delivered to that airline on February the 3rd, 1996. It is currently operating and equipped with two Pratt & Whitney 127 engines, and of course it was operating as Mount Cook Airlines underneath the New Zealand Link branding. Of course, that branding folded a couple of years ago, and now all of the aircraft that were under the New Zealand Link branding now under the main parent company, of course that being Air New Zealand. So that for the likes of the Q300s, they were operating under the Air Nelson, and of course they are not operating with them anymore. They are under New Zealand, the main parent company. So looking at this aircraft here, it does look very, very cool. As you can see, it is very, very small. I am zoomed in a lot. It does look very, very nice indeed. Nice to have a tail livery, especially the Pacific Wave livery. This is going back to the 1990s and early 2000s. Very, very nice to see. I hope JC Wings comes out with the black and white livery and also a Black Beauty livery. Of course, they do have the All Blacks livery, as I mentioned before. I would like to see a Black Beauty, the All Black livery. Of course, I am needing some Air New Zealand regional aircraft, including the Q300s. So it would be nice to see if they come out with some Q300s in 1 to 400 scale. It would be very, very nice indeed. So here we have the close-up imagery of the aircraft. As you can see, the nose gear is absolutely tiny. There is no chance in hell that would actually roll. The main gears do not roll. I did just check that just momentarily. And underneath the aircraft is very, very detailed for a small model. This is very, very detailed as well. And there was the beacon light just there. Very, very nice. The beacon light on the top of the tail fin should be there as well. There it is. There is the white Koru logo. The Koru logo, for those that don't know, is a folded up fern. So when the fern blooms, it of course it coils out and it displays as a silver fern. But when it retracts, I guess, it coils up to the shape of a koru, like that. Very, very nice. And here is the registration, Zulu Kilo - Mike Charlie Yankee. Very, very cool. There's that antenna there. Very cool indeed. It's not straight, but that's not too bad. Star Alliance logo at the front. Mount Cook Airlines Limited. Very, very cool. That's the forward baggage compartment. The rear baggage compartment is on the other side of the aircraft. Let's go ahead and look at that. There should be a baggage compartment at the back. Of course, that should really be on this side. There should be another baggage compartment at the back here, or is it at the front? I think it is at the back, because I used to serve or be a rampy here in New Zealand, working around the Q300, and I remember when I was training that I trained and looked at an ATR. I think this is the baggage compartment here. I think that's it, and then there's some more baggage here. I'm not too sure about the ATR, to be perfectly honest. And as you can see, here are the spinning propellers here. Very, very nice indeed. I am quite a fan of this model, to be honest. I was quite skeptical about the shape of the Koru logo, but of course it is not correct. But I mean, it's not going to really bother me that much. It is a classic model in my collection, so it's not going to be out that often anyway. So very, very nice to see. Welcome to my collection, ATR 72 500/200 A. And this goes, as I mentioned, comes in as my smallest model. Very, very cool. I will put that aside and zoom out again so that we can fit the next model in. So putting in the next box, here is the next one, the Thai Airways International Boeing 747-400 by JC Wings as well. This is in the flaps up configuration. So let's have a look at the aircraft. Of course, first of all, the box. Let's have a look at the box, but I will do a model review of it. So it won't be. This will be a brief look at the box. Very, very nice. I am a fan of the Thai Airways livery, especially the purple livery. I am quite a fan of the old livery too. Wouldn't mind having some 747s or 330s in their old livery. You know, the livery that had the Royal Barge livery on it. That would be very, very nice to see released again. I do have one by Dragon Wings, but that was it's an old release, so it would be nice to have an updated version of it. So let's go ahead and look at this model now. I am kind of looking forward to seeing this model, as of course, as I mentioned, I am a fan of the Thai Airways livery, and of course, especially the 747. It is a Queen of the Skies, so it does deserve to be intact. And then I will give some information about the aircraft. So, just going to give some information about the aircraft just before I lift it out of the cradle. So I'll put that just there. She does look very pretty. So the MSC number, or the manufacturer serial number of this aircraft, is 26616. This aircraft's line number is 1097, which means this aircraft here was the 1097th 747 to roll out at Boeing. This aircraft was built as a Boeing 747-400, specifically a 4 Delta 7, because Delta 7 is the Boeing designated code for Thai Airways, and of course Boeing aircraft that are going to Thailand. So for the likes of the 777-300ER in Thai Airways fleets, that is known as the 777-3 Delta 7 ER, or the 787s, even though the Dash 9 and the Dash 8 are known as the 787-8 and 9, to finish this series number, it would be a 787-8 Delta 7 or a 787-9 Delta 7. Very interested to know that. This aircraft here performed its first flight on December the 10th, 1996. As of today, this aircraft is 25.7 years old. This aircraft was built at Everett Painfield. Of course, back then the main plant for where the 747s were built at. This aircraft is currently being preserved at Nong Khai in Thailand. It is a static display at Chek Market. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So that is in northern Thailand, right near the top of Thailand, close to Chiang Mai. And it has been there since January 2019, so it's good to know that this aircraft was not scrapped. So this aircraft here was delivered to Thai Airways on December the 20th, 1996, and wears the registration Hotel Sierra-Tango Golf Tango. This aircraft is equipped with 4 General Electric CF680 Charlie 2 Bravo 1 Foxtrot engines. This aircraft here is nicknamed Waihanotai. Not sure if I pronounced it right. Wathan Notai, something like that. I am quite familiar with the pronunciations of the Thai language. I am quite close to some Thai people, so, and they have kind of taught me some Thai in the past, so it is quite a nice language. This aircraft was withdrawn from service and stored at Rayong International Airport in Thailand on October the 27th, 2015. As I mentioned it before, this aircraft is currently preserved at Nong Khai in Thailand, and it has been there since January 2019 as a static display at Chek Market. So if anyone wants to go there, they can have a look at this aircraft that is still sitting there. Very, very nice to see. So let's take this model out of its cradle and have a brief look around the model. Of course, I won't go into detail about the different areas on the model, but of course I will keep that for a model review. So here we have this aircraft here, the front of the aircraft. She does look very, very nice indeed. The JC Wings mold of the 747 is very, very immaculate. There is the nose gear door and of course the nose gear, very, very cool. The overwing exit there in the middle of the shot there, very cool. Here are the engines. There's the interior of the engines, very cool. Here is the winglet and the navigation light just there. The bottom antenna just there, and there's a little bit of damage on the wheel there. I'm not sure if that's... Oh, that's not too bad. As it is a classic model, damage like that, or it's not really that damaged. It's just on the axle of the tyre, so that's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be out very often in my collections anyway, so not too bad. There's the registration, Hotel Sierra-Tango Golf Tango, and the nice coloured tail fin and fuselage of Thai Airways. I am a fan of this livery, especially on my Thai Airways A380. Have got a model of that one, haven't done a model review of it. If anyone wants to see me do a model review of the Thai Airways International Airbus A380-800 by Phoenix Models, do let me know in the comments below, and if there's a popular amount of comments below that are wanting that, I will do it for you guys in the future. I'm not too sure what the purple actually represents. So people that are watching this in Thailand or that are not knowledgeable about Thai Airways, do let me know why the Thai Airways livery is purple. Very, very nice indeed. Looking at the other side of the aircraft momentarily before we wrap things up. There is the Thailand flag, very, very cool. The rear baggage compartment there. At the front there should be the forward baggage compartment. There we go. Very, very nice. The underbelly of the aircraft, very cool. Registration on the underside of the wing there. There should be a registration on the top of the wing as well. I mean Thai aircraft. Very cool indeed. So that will basically wrap up the video, or at least the showcasing of the models that I unboxed in this video. Both by JC Wings, of course, as I mentioned, and both classic models that are going to be going into my HM collection. Very, very cool indeed. So if you enjoyed this video, do let me know what in the comment section what you enjoyed and what models you you prefer the look of in this video. If you like the both of them, do let me know. Of course, we'll be doing a model review of the Thai Airways 747 in the near future, so do look out for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel below, and also do that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content, including that model review. I've got another unboxing, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, coming very, very soon to the channel, so do stick around for that. Just to give you an insight about what that is. They are pre-orders that I pre-ordered from either a Gemini Jets or an NG Models release. I'm not going to say which release. I know what release they came from, but I just want to build some suspense for those that are waiting for that. So, if you are wanting to come along and support me on my social media feeds, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm part of a Discord server, and of course I have a new website for my airport, and of course soon enough will be a Patreon account. All the links to those social accounts will be listed below, but of course they will be below the where I purchased these models. I will link to the store that I purchased from in the description below, so you can go check them out for yourselves, or that website. I will just say there is a great array of models to get on that website, especially some old ones that were released some time ago. For those that are wanting to go and check that out, the link, as I mentioned, will be below in the description as well. So on Instagram, I have the airport account, Astra International Airport, as you can see in the background. What I do in there is, I'll just say it briefly, I post the models, pictures of the models, and of course sometimes I host live streams on there as well. Everything that I do on YouTube, everything I do throughout that is involving the airport in terms of updates on the website and my whereabouts on YouTube. And of course, the ins and outs of the destinations, the airlines, the updates, the news, everything is done on that one place. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, everything you want to know about the airport itself, go ahead and check out the Instagram page below. Below that Instagram account will be the Infinite Flight page that I have, that I upload my images and videos on my whereabouts on Infinite Flight. Below that will be the link leading you to my livery account on Instagram. That is where I upload the custom livery designs that I make on Adobe Photoshop. Below that will be the Facebook and Twitter pages to SJ Productions. SJ Productions is the one whole platform for where I upload everything in terms of Instagram and YouTube. Sometimes everything else in terms of my content. SJ Productions is the whole parent company or brand of what I do on YouTube and Instagram. Below them will be the website to Astra International Airport. I will throw out a disclaimer just now. If you want to come along and view the website with the utmost professional content and viewing, make sure you view that website via a PC or a laptop, as of course the website is not yet compatible for a mobile device. And soon enough in the future there will be the the Patreon account where you could possibly support me in terms of my model collecting, and of course on here as well. I would like to get some better content on in terms of recording videos. You know, some more like graphics, and even though I am doing my best in terms of the content that I currently do, of course there are no like intros or any background music, so I would like to do that. So that's how you could possibly support me on Patreon. And finally, if you are wanting to come along to an aviation-based Discord server, the Global Aviation Alliance is where you should come along and join. If you want to come along and join that and be a part of conversations about model aircraft, your favourite liveries, your favourite aircraft, your favourite trips around the world, do come along and join me and the great bunch of aviation enthusiasts on there. The Global Aviation Alliance is the name of the server. Do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll pass it on to one of the admins so that your arrival can be approved and your application can be processed. So hopefully that you enjoyed this video. Do let me know in the comment section below what you enjoyed. Make sure if you are new to the channel or you haven't done so already, subscribe below, and also ding the bell next to the button so you are notified for future content. And of course, share this video to your friends or to anyone who may be interested in viewing this video. But of course, on the left hand side, that should be my latest video of the model review of the North Atlantic Airways 787-9 by NG Models. On the right hand side enough will be the full playlist of unboxings that I've done so far on the channel. In the middle is where you can subscribe. But until next time guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.